Hey Joe Weller, thanks so much for your time today. So, in terms of when I first heard of you, I knew you before KSI. It was those, I'm not just saying that, it was because of those, the wrestling in public videos.
Fuck, yes.
Absolutely. Where'd you get the idea from?
Oh, mate, so that's the thing. I sort of developed this formula on YouTube where it's like, right, let me take two worlds, fuse it together in a video, and it'll bang. So I did it with like public videos and getting dressed up as Cristiano Ronaldo and going out in public. It was like you take the football and public videos bang. Same with the WWE. I love WWE, so doing that, but on girls
Yeah,
in a swimming pool, right? And then we did that in public. It just sort of like, you had the idea, and luckily it pulled off. But yeah, fucking hell, yeah. That's a little, like 5 years ago now, though.
5 years.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one part when you did the wrestling? You remember there was a guy at the Sky Sports table. He started sort of I love it when he joined in.
Yeah,
he knew
loved
straight
it.
away.
Yeah,
he knew
mate,
straight.
that's the thing. Sometimes like those public reactions, because it's in public, it's unpredictable. You don't know what you're gonna get. And sometimes when people give you what you want, it's like yes, but I can't lie. Sometimes like you record for a whole day and everyone's dead or not giving everything. Obviously, you see in the video the good bits.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like So when it pulls off, it's good. But sometimes it's a bit of a drag.
No, I mean, yeah, you do get some people that are a bit miserable. Like with me, I've worked in construction, I've delivered food before. Usually I make a lot of jokes. There's this one joke, like when I deliver food, like people get it straight away. I'll say to them, I'll go out, I'll deliver the food, and I'll say to them, stay right here, I'll be right back. I'll say it to the driver. Usually they laugh, but once there was a driver who just looked at me awkwardly and said, why would I leave? I was like, mate, I'm just joking around. So I'm trying to say to you, do you ever get any bad reactions where you think it's going to go a certain way, but...
Yeah. Security kicking you out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, of course, mate, of course. But that's why, like, I sort of... As I've moved into, like, a sort of slightly different career path...
Yeah.
Doing that stuff where I'm out in public being a bit reckless and, I don't know, it's sort of... Maybe when I was younger, yeah, but I don't want to be, like, constantly getting in trouble with, like, security now and whatnot. It's not as, it kind of gets a little bit old when you're doing it over and over again. But saying that, I still do the exploring videos where we go into like abandoned buildings, and obviously sometimes that land is owned.
Yeah.
So are you trespassing? If it's open, you're not breaking and entering, it's just open, so all they can do is tell you to get out. I don't know, but yeah, I tried to keep it a bit more in line with the law.
I know, you don't want to get into situations. I did see one video of you where you your physical transformation.
Yes.
Same with me. I've lost a lot of weight myself. What sort of advice would you give to people that are similar, where they currently may not look how they want to look? I don't know if that came out a bit negative. They weigh a bit more than they'd like to, and they're trying to transform themselves. Like, what advice would you give to them?
So I'm currently in the middle of a transformation right now. Like, I got back from Ibiza after smashing it all summer, and I'm not like in the shape that I want to be in. The ultimate thing is, for me personally, is that's the goal I'm at. If I really want to achieve that right now, which I do, within the next 6 months, that's what I want to do. Like, be in my best condition. I'm cutting out alcohol. I'm laser focused on that. You can't balance almost like being reckless and going out and eating whatever and drinking and whatnot, and getting the results you want. If you want to like get it as quickly as possible, you have to go right, a bit of structure to your life, a bit of like, this is when I'm gonna train, and this is what I'm like gonna stick to eating, and you've got to stick to it. And if your desire for that end goal is strong enough, you'll have days that are more difficult than others, but you'll almost enjoy sticking to that routine. You'll enjoy like training and getting the results. And when you see progression, it will fill you with even more energy to continue. But if you try and do it half-assed, you know what I mean? But the ultimate, if you want to lose weight, you've got to be in a calorie deficit. That is the ultimate. Forget what every other diet says.
Yeah.
That means burning more than you're eating. Way to track how many calories you're burning. I use a watch, a sports watch.
Okay, nice one.
Just because it tracks how many calories you burn in a day. And you can say I burn 3,000 and I eat 2,000. That means I've been minus 1,000 calories every day. So that means every week, that's like almost like a kilo of like fat every week almost. So it's sort of, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like once you figure it out, you just got to stick to it. That's the thing, it's time. Anyways, life lessons.
I'm much better than I used to be. My eating's a lot more under control.
Yeah, at the same time, you need to enjoy it. Like, don't punish yourself because it can send you mental if you like get too caught up in like like starving yourself. Like, it's not about that. You need to live. Almost your ultimate goal needs to be being healthy, and the results will come.
All right. Last quick question. I know you've been very generous with your time today. But what are your sort of future plans? What can people expect from you?
Yeah, so right now I'm about to sign a record deal, and we're doing a music thing properly. So I've always produced like house music, done DJing and stuff, but now what working with the label will do is it's going to get me to be able to work with different people that are in the industry that otherwise, just as, you know, just me DMing people on Twitter and Instagram, it kind of like gets you in the room. They're like putting you there almost. So it's sort of like more opportunity, more ability for radio play, more ability to like get on the shows, the festivals that I want to, because I know the music I want to make is just getting it made to the quality and the level that you need to in order to really smash it. And I think it's an exciting partnership that hopefully I'm announcing next week.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Hopefully I interview you in future.
Respect. Nice one, man.
Cool, mate.